What's going on, guys? Sam here. I'm going to be covering my Sky Striker deck profile for the April 2020 ban list. I do feel that Sky Strikers are well positioned for a budget alternative to some of the other meta decks that we have going on. It's much cheaper than the Adamantia and the Eldritch decks, and it kind of has some alright matchups against both of them, which is, nice to say. Definitely hindered without the engages and whatnot, but we are able to kind of make this deck tailored to your metagame with such a small core and being able to add a lot of hand traps to fight back against those decks. Alright, for the monsters, we're only playing 5 normal summon monsters. We're playing the 1, 2, and 3 Ray. We all know the power of Ray, being able to start off your combo plays and have a great graveyard effect. It's just all around really, really great. Along with the 2 Rose. Rose is here because we don't have Engage, and we're able to use Rose as another way to start off our plays, being a warrior that's searchable off Rhoda, and it kind of gives us a little bit of a different angle if we decide to use her effect, but typically it's here just to start off our plays. For our hand traps, we're playing 1, 2, 3 Ash, 3 DD Crow, 3 Infinite Impermanence, and 2 Ghost Ogre. This is kind of what I've been rolling with right now. It's maybe not perfect for your personal metagame, but what I've been running into online, this has been working for me. The 2 Ogres could be Effect Veilers, so that is something to think about. But as of right now, I feel that the other 9 are pretty set in stone. They're just really great. You are able to run Nibiru or, evenly matched. There's a couple other cards that you could run, but I feel like this is, a good suite of cards here because they're good going first or second, typically. For our Sky Striker spell cards, we're playing the 3 Field Spell, Area 0. This is our starter right now, being able to kind of help us churn through our deck. It's been pretty great for that. And being able to pop it with our own MST to get additional value, also great. Then we're playing the 2 Widow Anchor, being able to mind control essentially and take some of our opponent's monsters. Even just shut off effects is pretty great. So the Widow Anchor has been really great. It'd be great if this card was at 3, but I feel like this is in a good spot. We're playing the 1 multi-rule to kind of protect our plays. It's arguably the best card in the deck, and is why it's on the limited list. It's just really, really great all around here. The 1 base, I'm back and forth on this card. It's been alright for me. I just kind of, am not super keen on it quite yet. Some of my Sky Striker friends have been telling me that this card is just really, really relevant. I have seen it in a few lists online. It's just kind of one of those cards I'm trying to test out here. It's been medium for me, but I haven't needed it very often. And then we're playing the 1 Jamming Waves and the 1 Afterburner. These numbers may seem low because they are kind of. But this card is really great against the Eldritch matchup, and this card's really great against Adamantia. These cards will help break some boards. So you could go up to 3 Jamming Waves, 2 Afterburners, 2 and 2, whatever. It's just kind of up to you and how you decide you want to run your deck, but these cards definitely should be in the deck in some sort of capacity. The Sharp Cannon, being able to reborn something out of your opponent's graveyard and even just banish stuff is pretty great. Hornet Drones is another way to start off our plays. So it's our additional normal summon that's not really a normal summon. So here's kind of what we're rolling with on our Sky Striker suite. Much more contained than a lot of other lists you'll see, but that's just because I wanted to play such a robust hand trap package and some more enablers to help us kind of draw through our deck. For our non-Sky Striker cards, we're playing 3 MST. MST is able to pop our field spell, which is why we're playing it over Twin Twisters, because taking the -1, if we have to pop our own field spell, if our opponent has nothing in their back row, is pretty brutal. And this deck is really a big tempo deck. It needs to play off the fact that it will have reusable resources. So the second you start going minus with a lot of our cards, it's just going to be at a negative. We're playing the 3 Foolish Burial Goods and the 1 Metal Foes Fusion. Fills up our graveyard with spells, draws us cards. That's all really we have to say about it. Being able to cycle through our deck a little bit quicker and get into our more relevant Sky Striker cards is important. The 1 Rhoda, it searches out Ray and Rose, and that's it. Mind Control, being able to take an opponent's monster and go into some of our plays, like Zeke now and whatnot. It's just a really good thing to run. Terraforming searches out our field spell. Upstart, draws a card, puts a spell in the graveyard, easy. And 2 Called by the Grave. these are kind of back and forth on. It helps protect your plays. It banishes stuff from your opponent's graveyard at relevant times if we are able to go first and set this. It's a good card. At 2, I'm not so sure about that number. The other options are just bumping out the Afterburners and jamming waves, or even just like Nibiru or whatnot. You know, there's different things you could run in these spots, but I've liked the 2 Called by the Graves. Also being a spell and is relevant for our Sky Striker. For our extra deck, we're running 3 Kagari. It's, you know, Kagari is the best at being able to reuse your stuff. 3 Shizuku. 3 Hayate. 1 Kena. That's alright. I don't go into it very often, but it's nice to have it as an option, being a Sky Striker card. And then the 2 Zeke, which have impressed me more and more and more every time I play this deck. Zeke's just ability is it's just insane. Being able to pump up your stuff, you know, pump up your Hayate and push for game. It kind of helps out a lot of some of the little issues that the deck had. And for our last 3, Link Spider, 1 Unicorn. It's a good rank 3, kind of can set up with some of our plays. And if we ever get there, Boral Sword. So if we're gonna run a you know, Link 4, I figured having the one that can win the game on its own is a good option. So tell me what you think about this deck. It may not be optimal for your metagame, but for what I've been dealing with in my online gameplay and what my friend group is playing, I just typically believe this is the best option here. I can't wait for locals to open back up so I can actually get some more testing with this deck in regular tournaments and get a full grasp on what my meta is going to be like going forward. But yeah, that's the one thing about Sky Strikers that makes it really fun and really great, is you're able to keep such a confined core to where you can play different outs to different decks and readjust your numbers as you see fit. So this deck is it's really great for that. But yeah, so tell me what you think. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, check out the link to my Patreon and Instagram down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.